This is it. All Beeson's plans, written here in our own recorded history. The mural tells of the mage Farlong, who sought to make himself a king of Niskaru, and how Aegon thwarted him. Beeson thinks he will succeed where Farlong failed. And he just might.
Then why did Beeson come here?
Because he could not learn what he needed to know anywhere else. Everything he needs is written here, down to the last detail.
Farlong?
Beeson's minions call themselves Farlongir. As Beeson does now, the mage Farlong gathered cursed artifacts and used them to raise a host of lesser Niskaru. Do you see? Beeson follows Farlong's path at every step.
We will stop him.
I think we must. Farlong tried to free a Niskaru lord from its mountain prison. With such power behind him, he would have been unstoppable. As Beeson seeks to mimic Farlong, so we must match Eamon and stop him.
What Niskaru lord?
A chaotic being of immense power. If it were loosed upon the world... But it must not. It mustn't.
But Farlong failed.
Yes, he did. The Mystic Hammer, forged by Eamon for the hands of his son Aegon. It alone could halt Farlong's spell and restore the Niskaru Lord to his prison. I know of it, but not its location. But Delphric may be able to help with that. Return to Shieldring Keep. I will travel to Ironfast Keep in Detir and learn all I can. Meet me there.
Any one of these would lead us to Detir. What else do you know about Farlong?
It seems he was a prince whose father squandered and lost his kingdom. He was raised, hunted, and a beggar. Then he found the Niskaru Lord Kamazandu in its mountain prison. It whispered to him, said it could help him win back his birthright. That's how it began.
Okay. What about this isle?
So much majesty, though now in ruins. Imagine what it must have been when all of this was glorious and new.
What about the chapel?
In truth, it's as much library as chapel. A place of memory. My mother, she described it so vividly.
And Beeson?
We didn't find him here, but we did, I think, find something he doesn't want us to know. Pray Mitharu, we did not learn it too late.
True days all across. How can I find this hammer?
The Mystic Hammer is among the few ancient relics named in our records. I am sure. Go to Shieldring Keep, where ancient Delphric can help you find it. I will be at Ironfast, learning what I can. When you have the hammer, find me there.
Okay. Can I read these? Just one. Farlong and the Mystic Hammer. A detailed account of how Aegon fought and defeated the Niskaru mage and would-be king Farlong, using the Mystic Hammer, which was forged for the hero by his father, King Aemon. So, cool-looking hammer. I don't use hammers, but cool-looking nonetheless. Nice depiction.
We must not linger here. Would that we could.
Caught by what or who? There's no one left. They're all dead. They all dead yet? They all dead. Ah, told you it'd be right here. What are you gonna do? Stupid spiders. All these stupid spiders are lying around. Gotta kill them.
There you are. Is it time to return?
Sure, let's go. Oh, more info on the ship.
There was no place safe for landing but here, I'm afraid.
Okay. I'm ready to
And
sail.
that's a certain thing then, is it? I think we'll not see this scrap of shore again once we go.
Let's see this scrap. Yeah, I'm ready.
Off we go then.
Wonder where we were. On one of these little islands or something. Kind of curious where they're still gonna stick the new DLC. See how they add like whole little map sections for the DLCs. And the only place I could really add another one is like down here, maybe. Well, they want us to go all the way back to Shield Ring Keep. Let's do that. I haven't been here in a while, guys. There's another Forsworn keep that we've been to more often than this one. And there was like the library, and then there was like the vault. So yeah, we've been to a few places since we've been here.
As soon as I received news of your discoveries, I learned whatever I could of the Alpha Lord, Anru Beeson.
What did you learn?
He is indeed a powerful man, a member of the Orbacant, or he was, until he proposed using Niskaru in the war. He was laughed off the council, and then vanished, taking some of Rathier's most powerful mages with him.
I'm surprised I didn't go for that. He's a weird dude, and that's a weird place. The Orbacant?
The names of those who sit on Rathier's ruling council are beyond secret. However, some old and substantial debts were owed me.
What's new with the Warsworn?
What we are, what we once were, does nothing lie still in this world? We have our honor and our swords. Let us cling to that.
People who cling are usually soon separated. What about the Lord?
Trapped within a mountain? Can we be certain this isn't merely an old legend? But can we afford to take the chance?
That's better. Last time you said something was a legend, we kind of got screwed by it. So let's assume they're not legends and everything's real. What about Farlong and Beeson?
Sir Beeson somehow learned of this forgotten story and the mural depicting it on Eamon's Isle. Devious. Very devious. Beeson was among the powerful of Rathier before the power of Niskaru turned his head. If anyone can complete Farlong's work, it is Beeson.
Or we need that mystic hammer.
Yes, I see. It should be in Aegon's tomb. Alas, pledge shield, none below Oathblade are permitted inside our sacred places. But this is easily solved. For your valor and honor, in the name of the First Sworn, I bestow upon you the rank of Oathblade. Take this as a token of the honor. Now, the tomb lies just south of Ulcerund. It opens only with this key. Proceed to Ironfast once you have the hammer.
Seeker's Plate, a key, and some map points. Okay. So I'm Oathblade now?
Ordinarily, the rank is reserved for proven veterans of the field. There is also usually a ceremony, but that will have to wait, I'm afraid.
What about Egan's tomb?
It is a curious fact. For her father, Aegon, Cerwyn built a grave fit for a king, while both she and Eamon, her father's father, vanished into the east and were lost to us.
What about Cerwyn?
She died by treachery in Cluracon long ago. Cursed rings turned her comrades against her, and with her death, it is said, the age of the first sworn came to an end.
What about this mystic hammer?
The accounts say it was crafted for Aegon himself. None other has ever wielded it, and I'm not sure any other can. It may be for nothing, but I suppose it is the only hope we have.
It's too many talking points. What about Eamon?
So many mysteries surround the founder of our order. Where he learned the secrets of forging and fighting, how he originally came to the Phalanx, where he went alone in his last days, traveling east beyond Cluracon's eastern mountains.
So off the map as we know it. Okay. Where's this tomb again?
In a narrow pass just south of Ulcerund, into Tyr. The key I gave you unlocks its doors and many of our other monuments and historical places. Once you have the hammer, proceed to meet Gwyn Anway at Ironfast Keep in Menethir. And by the first, your duty is clear. Find that hammer and meet...
Okay. Well, while we're here... Actually, there's two things I want to do while we're here. I want to... Well, two main things. First main thing is sell, repair, the whole shebang.
At your service. Got shields here. Helms and hammers and blades.
Yada, yada, yada. I've heard it 1,000 times. No one cares. So what is this? Seeker's Plate. Might. Don't want it.
Aye.
Goodbye. Let's take a look at where that is on the map. So like now that we're done with the Arcsage stuff, we should be able to junk some of these items, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't have anything to junk. Perfect. Okay, so
Shield, brother.
sold. Now
Here to join, then.
repair my stuff.
You don't look like a patron. That all?
Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to step outside. And the reason I want to step outside, besides the fact that we have to fast travel, is I want to see if the map for this area is broken. Because the map for the Plains of Arethel is. And I have rebooted, I've reinstalled, I've updated, nothing works. Not the button I pressed. Oh, okay. So that gives me hope, at least. So if this map is working... That map is not working. That gives me hope that this map will hopefully work. That's Overlook Camp. That's Iron Fist Keep. And this is the tomb. Okay, so that's all down here. So, and that's Sun Camp. That means we are ready. So excited, chat. So excited. Okay, we are going back to Rader. So we've sold everything. We have everything stashed away that we need to. We've completed all the quests we can outside of Datir. So it's time to go to the new DLC. New to me. Keep saying that wrong. Old DLC, but new to me. Never played it. I want to see it. Double check that. Okay, so Datir. 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 That one's Melsenshire, but still, I want to do Datir stuff before I go across to Melsenshire. So. So have all the relics. I have 6 of the 10 books. Yeah, those are all just tasks. So, wait, what is that one? Oh, I made a bucket. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, but I made one. I don't know what he does. It just kind of follows you around. And only in that area. It doesn't come out of that area. Let's go. Actually, let's do one more thing since I'm pretty much done with this area. I want to get rid of these armbands. I have a bunch of them on me.
East of the Wolds, fortunes
No one
can be had
cares.
there for a lucky Oh, really? Someone finally answers to my posting? Now that's what I like to see. Finally, those bandits will know what it's like to be preyed upon. Here's your gold. You earned it. Keep the peace.
Ha! That's nice. The other thing I did was free up 1 inventory slot. So, good for us. That was a smart move then. Okay, so let's go back to right there. Oh, sorry about the phone thing, chat. My brother's having some issues, and I'm trying to help him out on a couple things real fast. In between load screens and whatnot. Okay, so let's go find this dude. This guy should hopefully take us to that new map area. Oh, it's a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Give it a second, see if... Now you're supposed to be 10 plus to go to this area. I think we're good. We're a little over 10. Level 10, so I'm hoping we'll be able to do that real fast. So, hold on 1 sec for me, guys, and we will go do this. Let's do this. Sorry about that, guys. Had to check something for my brother. Now we can get back. So we saved. We are ready for the new DLC. So excited. Let's see what we got.
Don't bother me. I'm waiting for a passenger. Some suicidal idiot. Can't be caught chatting. I want to make a good impression.
I wish it would said, instead of saying I'm your pastor, I wish it said I'm the suicidal idiot. That would be funny. Tell me more about the Hangman first.
Bloodgrip,
Hangman.
the Whispering Witch, and the Baronet. Oh, fiends and killers, all of them. They give sailors a bad name.
What about Gallows End?
In my experience, islands are places you visit in order to escape torment and certain death. Ugh, Gallows End is one destination I will avoid on future voyages. Unless I crash there, of course.
Please don't crash. What about the dead Kel?
He's as elusive as a north wind. A phantom with a skull for a face and fins for feet. Every sailor yearns for the chance to face dead Kel. He and his hangmen go where they please. Masters of the Frostbreak.
And you?
I captained my first ship when I was no bigger than my papa's knee, and promptly crashed it into the dock, sinking 3 vessels with 1 wreck. It was then that I knew my destiny was to be a sailor. From that day forward, I spent my life on the water. 20 ships in 20 years. It must be some kind of record.
You don't sound like a very good captain. 20 ships in 20 years? By the way, for this questline, I love their banner. Like that's gotta be my favorite banner on the at all. It's simplistic, but it's good. I'm your passenger.
Well, tie me up and drag me under. So you're the one the Navy's hooked into finding Gallows End and killing dead Kel. It's suicide! Really? Ask the others. Oh wait, you can't. But don't worry about them. Like my mother said, don't weep for the fallen, even if they could hear you. They wouldn't care.
That's good advice. What others?
You know, the other applicants. Dead. All of them. All of the ones they found, that is. Plenty of others just vanished. One poor fellow was found cut into teeny tiny pieces. They needed a bucket to pull all of him from the surf. But don't you worry, we'll have a fine voyage.
At least she's bubbly and optimistic about the fact that she's terrible. What is the Gallows End?
It is the mysterious island fortress of dead Kel and his crew. Why? Do you know how to get there? Because I have no idea. I was hoping to figure it out as we go, but I'm starting to wonder if that's a good idea.
Tell me about dead Kel.
He's the worst of the worst. A villain who truly enjoys the pain he inflicts. He's a slippery one, though. Not even death can catch dead Kel. I'd love to be the one to bring him in. Maybe then I'd finally get some respect.
I have some concerns about this lady. She's definitely a fool, but we're gonna call her brave.
Flattery'll get you nowhere. Unless I've had too much to drink. Then I'm afraid to say it'll get you all sorts of strange places. I shall not elaborate. Tari and I are ready when you are.
Nice. Do I need anything?
Only what you want with you in case of an emergency. There aren't many merchants where we're headed.
Who is Tari?
He's the fine first mate on the ground next to me. Words aren't his strength, although I'd be pressed to say what is exactly. I found him after I was forced to maroon my last first mate on a desert island. That man became obsessed with me, probably because we had sex. A lot.
She's a weird girl. Do you know where we're going?
Seeing as I don't believe in navigation, I'd have to say no. Not at the moment. Not to worry. Once you've wrecked enough ships, you get the hang of it.
What? This is ridiculous. What do you mean you don't believe in navigation, but you're a captain? I'm ready. Sure, whatever.
If you're ready to depart, my vessel awaits. You'll find her both swift and seaworthy. Just don't go down into the hold. There's a leak down there. It's big. I'm predicting an uneventful voyage. We might even get bored. Off we go then. Trust no one, except me, of course.